Hello everyone, I'm Claire Huddleston. Thanks for joining us tonight. The Tuscaloosa City School Board has interviewed 2 of the final 6 candidates for the vacant superintendent position. WVUA's Matt McCoy shows us why these candidates think they would be good for the job.
John Scanlon of Rochester, New York, and Dr. Dexter Suggs from Indianapolis were the first 2 in the hot seat for the Tuscaloosa City Schools Superintendent job. One of the first questions from the school board was about their leadership style.
I would call myself a realistic leader because I know that, especially in our work in education, not everything that we do every day and every time are we going to get right. So it's really about learning about those opportunities and continuing to improve.
I pride myself on being a servant leader, helping those who need help and going above and beyond to ensure that all students receive a quality education, and also ensuring that people are just basically well taken care of.
The board also asked the candidates about how they would interact with board members.
Being a person of high integrity will suit well whenever we're dealing with a particular issue. I don't like surprising people, so therefore I'm very upfront and very candid whenever I'm communicating.
The superintendent is a member of that team, but if you draw a line in that work, the superintendent kind of floats above the line and works and hopefully takes and provides input to the board about some of the policy decisions that you all would make.
If one of these men get the job, what can we expect from him during his first year?
That transition plan, if you will look at a number of things, both the data that's out there now about the performance of the district, performance of students in comparison to their peer groups across the state and in the nation.
I would do a lot of listening and a lot of learning. In the process, also a lot of planning. The process will pretty much go meeting with most of the stakeholders, developing a personal 100-day plan. This is what I plan to do in the first 100 days of my employment.
The next round of interviews for the Tuscaloosa City Superintendent begins Tuesday night right here at the Tuscaloosa City Board of Education building in the Regions Room. Reporting from Tuscaloosa, Matt McCoy, WVUA News.
In addition to Scanlon and Suggs, the board is interviewing Tony Burks from San Diego, California, and Paul McKendrick from Lynchburg, Virginia tomorrow. Then the board will interview Barry Carroll from Athens, Alabama, and Deborah Pickett from Marietta, Georgia, Wednesday. WVUA will have a crew at all of the interviews and will have an in-depth report each night on the news at 10. The interview process has some community members asking, what are school leaders looking for in the next superintendent? Board members told us they selected the 6 candidates from a pool of more than 200 people from across the country. They hope the interview process will allow them to learn more about what the candidates have to offer the students.
I think both the community and the board want to see a higher emphasis on student achievement for all the students in our system to make sure they all reach their full potential.
We wanted to put the focus back on the children, without all the bureaucrats, without all of the personalities, as you say, or the conflicts. We want to simply say, what about the children? What about the children? How do we go about moving them forward?
You can meet the superintendent candidates during a public forum July 6th and 7th at Central High School.